Hey guys, this is Storm Scott's teaching strategy video. For the instructor-centered teaching strategy, I chose explicit teaching of text structure. For the interactive, I chose cooperative learning. For individualized, I chose individual conferencing. And for experiential, I chose journal of the senses. For the instructor-centered teaching strategy, I chose explicit teaching of text structure because that's kind of normally what I do. I stand up at the front of the class. It's very based off of me and kind of I'm in control of everything at that point. I just present material to the kids and I'm able to kind of control their understanding and their assessment, I guess, if you will. I have them do problems and then I'll walk around and test for understanding, but it's a very controlled environment and I'm kind of in the lead with that. For the interactive, for cooperative learning, this is more of, like I was kind of describing here, this is kind of more lab-based. So I think labs are kind of the thing that separates science classes out from other classes. And I think it's a great way for students to start working on their cooperative learning skills and start learning how to work with other people. So obviously labs and demonstrations are the most interactive thing. I'm able to show concepts and kind of show some of that information I've been giving in a real world application with the cooperative learning and students working together to complete labs. Individualized. Individual conferencing. So in the past, I've done a pop quiz like in the middle of a chapter just to kind of assess where students are at. This is definitely more of an individualized thing. If they're taking a quiz, they should be doing it on their own. And then after that, they are able to come up to me afterwards and we can talk about the 10 questions because there are going to be 10 multiple choice questions. And any of them that they got missed, or any of them that they missed, they will be able to correct if they can correctly explain what they missed to me after we kind of talk that out. So it's really kind of a way for me to talk with them on a one-to-one basis, and it's a good way for me to assess where they're at as far as their understanding is at that point in the chapter. For the experiential, I have Journal of the Senses as the teaching strategy. This is more of so I introduced this chapter with a frequency test, like a hearing test, so they can write down what the lowest frequency they can hear is, they can write down what the highest frequency they hear is, and they can compare that to the normal human hearing range. Then we also do an experiment where they can hear sound in different mediums, or in solids, liquids, and air. So you know, they get that they get that experiential feel, and they kind of have that same type of lab sense, but they have like a real life application of what they are learning. What struggles did you face as you considered all 4 different ways in which to teach the same exact topic and concept? I kind of did it a little different. I had a little bit, it's all the same concept in the same chapter, but they're different parts of the chapter. But I would imagine it's very different to kind of get out of your normal comfort zone, right? So I'm in a much more instructor-centered type of environment, and that's just because I feel like as a new teacher, I feel like I need more control over things. As I start to progress forward and as I've gotten more confident with my teaching, I've learned that cooperative learning and students really getting involved is much more important. So kind of getting out of your zone, I would say, and trying to work with more interactive ways is probably the more difficult part that I saw there. What takeaways do you have for this assignment as it relates to planning for instruction in the future? I think it definitely it's something to take into consideration that you have to plan for so many different ways, right? There's not just one correct way, and this is something that would go into lesson planning and something that would go into curriculum planning moving forward. Is that you would need a lot of different varieties of teaching strategies in order to effectively be a great teacher.